going to teach a form or any sort of exercise today, just some ideas. So in Tai Chi, they always say, Tai Chi originates in the mind, which is a very vague statement. But what that means is that the ideas of Tai Chi are what prevail throughout the form. And those ideas, if you sort of deconstruct them to their simplest, lowest common denominators, are that you relax, you move slowly, and you sink your weight. So, as my dear departed dad always used to say, it's a question of degrees. So younger people can sink lower and move more slowly because they have more muscles. And then elders might not be able to sink as deeply and move as slowly, but you try to do that. So the importance of this while we're going through what we're going through right now with the pandemic is that you can employ these principles even when you're waiting in the line at the grocery store. So, and there's a lot of good reasons to do this. So let's say you're in your appropriate square, 6 feet apart, and somebody rushes past you going the wrong way without a face mask or huffing and puffing in your mind, thinking, you know, they're getting their possibly virus-laden airstream into my face. Well, when you do this, sink the weight, relax, and slow down, you breathe more, you don't breathe as deep, and your breathing isn't as anxious. So you will be taking in less air because your body won't be in a state where it's needing to take air because it's in a state of stillness. So this is a really important practice for these times. And no matter what Tai Chi form you try to learn online, or if you go to a school once this thing has ended, they're all going to have that basic premise of sinking the weight, moving slowly, and relaxing. So there's a little more to the posture, and if you can find it online. If you Google Tai Chi principles or the 13 postural alignment, all kinds of language is used by different teachers. But the posture is to lift the crown point, to drop the shoulders, the tip of the tongue rests behind the front teeth on the top palate, and you breathe lightly through the nose. So this is really helpful when you're waiting in line with a face mask on. And also the sinking into gravity is really helpful too, because we all have a tendency to get our energy just wrapped up in our minds up here. And if we just lower it, bring it down to being here and centered and present and aware and relaxed, well, it'll just help you get through this. And then if in fact you find Tai Chi as a system that you want to incorporate into your life, you'll have already got that part down. And that's the mindset you get into when you commence your form. That's what you're doing. You're trying to connect with gravity, relax everything, and lift the crown point. You don't relax and slouch, and then start moving really slowly. So the slow movement comes from stillness, and definitely this is a helpful tool. So use it, and it'll help us all get through this much easier.